Hey everybody, I know it has been a very long time since I have done a video, and I am not here to do my normal sort of video forecaster update. For those of you who have been following publishing of my book, The Key to the Whole Situation, I have a publishing update. So I am still working on a companion oracle card deck. That is not quite ready yet. If you want to receive updates about that, you can always sign up to receive those on my website, which is just stephanietingle.com. There's a little tab at the top that says the key. And if you enter your email address there, I will send you publishing updates and updates about the progress of the Oracle card deck. But right now I have a little bit of an unboxing to do. So I received copies of my book from the printer today. And these are sort of promotional copies that I got. If you haven't been following my story about publishing my book, I won a Hay House Writers Workshop contest in June of 2023. And my book was published through their hybrid house, Balboa Press. So I am super thrilled that I now have physical copies of the paperback and of the hardback in my hands right now. I'll show you that in just a second. It is available through Hay House Balboa Press. It is available through Amazon.com, and it is available through BarnesandNoble.com. So those are, the biggest retailers of spirituality themed books. I'm so happy to be on those three marketplaces right now. And it is available as hardback, paperback, and as an ebook. So take your pick. If you do happen to buy it and you do happen to love it, please leave feedback. That really is how word spreads about, first-time authors and smaller publications of books. It is so helpful to help others kind of find our work and support our work. So I would very much appreciate it if you do leave a review, if you purchase it and find it helpful. Back to the book. It is called The Key to the Whole Situation. It is a guide to the Akashic Records, how to use spirituality to support health, wellness, and vitality. If you have ever had a private Akashic Records reading with me, you know that in a 20-minute or a 30-minute Akashic Records reading, we can cover a lot of ground and do a lot of healing work. And so that was kind of my intention with the book. It is a bit of my story, and then it is the actual method that I use to access the Akashic Records. I wanted to make that available to everyone who would like to use it. I do at this point still do private readings, so if you don't want to access your own, you can always contact me through my website. I'm happy to still do those. But it really is because the Akashic Records are sort of a clearinghouse or a database of this information we can access for ourselves. My intention or my goal with this is to make the method that I use, that I have found to be consistent and reliable to access this sort of higher wisdom, to make it available to anybody who wants to use it. So I love the way the book came out. Let me just show you. Here's the paperback. That's me. I love the size of it, actually. I love everything about it. I am so happy with it. The cover, everything about it. I love the interior layout. It does contain a few different sections, not so much traditional chapters, but it has my story. It has the process of what I call the key and how to use it to access your Akashic Records. It has what I call the big three, which is your soul origination, your soul purpose, and your soul mission. And then it has a ton of frequently discussed topics. And these are things that, after studying years worth of readings that I have done, these are things that come up a lot. So I kind of collected this data from all of my readings and did a list of frequently discussed topics. And in that, I include the topic and then a deeper dive that are sort of prompts you can use to dive into your own records if that topic is relevant to you. And then I have session transcripts, so some actual word for word transcribed sessions that I have done for clients in the Akashic Records, so you can see some of the possibilities of how topics unfold in the Akashic Records, and then the conclusion, and then an epilogue that was written after I kind of thought the book was finished, but turns out Surprise, it was not. The epilogue, I think, may be my favorite part. So I know it's easy to skip over that. I have been guilty in books of thinking they are finished and maybe bypassing the epilogue, but please read it. It is my favorite part. And it's a very personal part of the story that came after I thought it was wrapped up. So we're never really done. And there's always room for evolution on the soul level. So here we go. Paperback. I do love the size because I feel like you could read it in one sitting if you really wanted to get into it, but it's also easy to revisit individual sections if one resonates more for you than others. It's easy to find things. I did list all of the frequently discussed topics individually with page numbers. So I tried to make it very easy to find what might resonate for each reader. And then I put some space in the back for notes in case you want to jot anything down. So that's the paperback. Here's the hardback, same thing, but a little extra information. This is sort of a review from one of the people who beta tested the method before I wrote about it in the book as far as how to access the Akashic records. And then a little bit more about me. But same basic format as far as the sections and the deeper dives and the section for keeping notes. So again, if you happen to buy it and read it in any format, I would love your feedback. You are always welcome and encouraged to connect with me through the contact page on my website. I would love to hear from you, or just by leaving a comment here or connecting with me through social media. I will be starting a Telegram channel shortly if anybody wants to get together and talk about this work and the method if you have started using it. I would love to hear your feedback and the experiences you're having in the Akashic records. Yeah, always feel free to reach out. I am so excited about this, and I can't wait for you all to start reading it and letting me know about the experiences you're having in your own Akashic records. Talk to you soon.